Right, guys, we are 3 days out from Ring Warriors. Obviously, Rex brought back Ring Warriors. We've got obviously a new era. We've got a stacked brewing undercard for the junior fights, which I'm going to go through first before we go on to the adults. This is obviously for boxing in K1. This is going to be obviously back in the ring, so obviously hence Ring Warriors. So, starting the junior bouts off is Ashton Stainer. Is one of the juniors that's come in. It come from another gym. He's been training at another gym, but he's come with the adults. He's settled in really well with Riley and Carson. Unbelievable sparring partner, very, very good skill set. It's going to be his debut. It's for his debut, he's actually having a proper bout, so he's not going to be no skills bouts, he's jumping straight in. The kid that he's fighting is from Inspire Fitness at Derby, and he's fighting Shaylin Taylor. So the two brothers that fought on the last show, so they've already had bouts. So, but I'm very confident with Ashton. He's got nice boxing skills. It just depends how he's going to handle the night with the occasion coming out. Obviously, we've sold it out. There's 600 tickets sold, so hottest day of the year, and we know it's going to be stacked in there. But it's brilliant support again from the gym. Obviously, fight 2, we've got Harry Flint. So debut again. I've trained Harry for quite a few years on and off through his teenage years. So I think Harry's 13, 14, and he's going to be fighting Mason, another one that's coming up from Derby. They're both debuts, so it's a 50-50 fight, which we're always looking for. But it's been away. Harry's come in, trained very hard, got great movement, and he hits hard as well. So it's going to obviously make for an interesting fight. Third on the card, we've got Riley Prudence. He's fighting Ethan Taylor. That's Shaylin's brother. Like I say, they both fought on the last show. Great juniors, great prospects. Riley's putting a lot of work, one-to-one work. He's come from another gym. He's come across to me, wants to compete, been training very hard. He's in the gym most days. His skill set's come on great as well. Fast little mover, nice little boxing, and he's also very explosive. So, same again, we're sort of missing the skills bouts. He's jumping straight in, and he's going to compete straight away. So, we're looking forward to both these two juniors coming through. We're next up on fight 4. We've got Tyler the Tank Spencer. He boxed on my last show. He's under Gabriel, so he's doing the K1 and the MMA. But he's obviously his love is for the K1, so he wants to do a striking stand-up fight with kicks. We've managed to get him matched with Logan Chadwick from James Clayton Gym, so JC Gym. So very, very, very good standard gym. They're both debuts for the K1. Like I say, Tyler has boxed and he's done a couple of skills bouts, but it's an even fight on paper. So we're really looking forward to this one for Tyler to showcase now with his kicks and obviously poorly striking into practice what he's been doing with Gabriel as well. Getting great coaching. And then fight 5, we've got Archie Thompson from Link Boxing Academy. Archie and Carson's actually doing like a 2-day running, so we're going over to the Fight Factory at Chesterfield Saturday, the day before. So they're going to compete on their show, and then they're going to get the return on our show. So both of their opponents, we are looking to sort of match. When we go over there, we're going to compete Saturday. Then we're going to look to make sure we get the even matchups return on the Sunday back at our show. So massive thanks to Kurt Walker, and obviously going over there to support their show, and then Kurt's obviously going to support us as well, which is great. So Archie and Carson's both going to be matched up sort of Saturday/Sunday. So that's fight 5. Fight 6, we have got Sam Mickey One Punch Turner. He's got a rematch with Ruben. Great fight for Sam's debut on the last show at Civic Centre. He'd lost the first round. He was a little bit too much on the back foot. Round 2 and round 3, Sam come on strong and showed his presence. So he knows for this fight, because Ruben's a very, very good boxer, very tough, very game. And we know he's going to be in for a fight. So Ruben's wanting redemption on that fight. So we know from the off that this fight's going to be on straight away from round 1. So Sam's got to be switched on all the way through, and we've got to try and win every round to make sure we get this victory again. Fight 7, we have got Daisy Showtime Fisher. Did an unbelievable skills battle against Ella on the last show with body armour on. There was no head shots. A massive occasion for her. Against a lot bigger girl, but we put her in just for the experience, so I knew she'd be able to handle it, which she did with abundance. She's now going to be fighting Bonnie Coyne, no body armour, no head guards, so she's now going in for the first proper official bout. We've got unbelievable support of family and friends. Like I say, the rugby club's sold out. The whole gym's come in. A lot of people from around Sutton's come in, so she's got unbelievable support. The work she's put in, 2 1-to-1s a week, classes. She's been sparring with sort of Carson, Ashton, Riley, head guards on, and she's been smashing it, bless her. So I'm really looking forward to, hopefully, for her to showcase her skills, which I know she will do. Everything's trained in there now, everything's programmed in, and she'll be like a robot. And I've got every confidence in her that she'll succeed and put a Showtime performance on. And then we have fight 8. That's Carson. So, like I say, we've got a good matchup for him at Kurtz, and we're hoping to get the returns. We can't really say too much on that at the minute. There's something waiting for that as well. So once we get that sorted, obviously we'll do the interviews and everything on Sunday at the fight, and it'll all be matched, and everyone will see Carson will be able to showcase his skills, and he'll be rewarded for it. And that's the co-main event. So Carson will be the co-main event for the juniors. The main event, I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be his first official junior Thai fight, which is Emily Kelly from Holton Thai Boxing, and then I think it's Shalimar Harim from JC's gym. This is going to be a 5-round title fight for junior Thai. I've got a brilliant belt. It's a pink belt. It looks amazing, and both these girls are very, very, very well schooled, and I think they've fought before, so it's going to be a very, very good fight all the way through. So that's the junior card. That's stacked. We've got 10 fights. Like I say, we've got K1 and boxing in there. It's a good standard all the way through. Even the debut guys, trust me, they're going to showcase their skills like as if they are very seasoned fighters that's had more than obviously one bout. Moving on to the adults, we've got a stacked card again. We've got 11 adult fights. Make that 12. We've got 12 with K1 and boxing at a very good level again. To start the show, we've got Dylan Hart from Knots MMA. Unfortunately, his opponent Peter Kozaki from Sabai, he's actually got a cracked rib, so we've got a late replacement with Craig McKelland, who's coming from Blackburn. I think he's done a few boxing, so it's going to be a good test for Dylan. He's wanted to turn into MMA, so his dad's making him do some stand-up fights first to make sure his stand-up's in proportion to where it should be for him to compete in mixed martial arts. So that's going to be, I've got that down as fight 9 actually, so I've got that wrong. Fight 1 is Jonathan Stoner versus Dean Lee. So we've got Jonathan Stoner from Worksop is fight 1, so I've got that wrong. That's opening the show. Fight 2, we've got Danny Nee versus Aaron Cotton. Aaron Cotton was on the last show fighting Bailey. Unbelievable guy, very, very, very well respectful, very, very well schooled, very tough, and he knows his way around the ring. So that's going to be an interesting fight for Danny Nee from League Boxing Academy. But we know John would have put Danny through the motions, and he'll be more than ready for this fight. Fight 3, we have got Jack Whitehouse versus Jack Slater. So same again. This is going to be an unbelievable fireworks display of great striking. And it's going to be an interesting fight, potentially one of the fight for the night for me, one of those definitely. And these two are definitely going to be probably meeting up again at the MMA, where between flyweight and bantamweight, they're going to be jostling for the belts between him and Ryan Parkin. There's 3 of them in the mix, and I think it's going to make it very interesting later on in the year. Fight 4, we've had to move it down because we've had another pull out yesterday. So Aaron Madden is now going to be fighting Ashrae from Derby. So Aaron Madden has had to drop down the card. He was going to be at the main event fight, but the opponent who's coming has got to get away early, so on foot because of family commitments. So Aaron Madden will be on now 4th. That's a 5-round title fight. He's defending his Cruiserweight Ring Warriors title that he won at the last show. So fight 5 is going to be Ben Goddard versus Richard Tomlinson. Ben's done 2 fight camps back to back. Unbelievable, well-seasoned striker. He's been under Paul Daly. He's now at Sabai. He's trained here with me. Does one-to-ones with me, so I've helped him with his hands and his movement. Obviously, he's trained with Tiger as well. And it's nice to see the progression, what Ben's done and where he's at now, because this guy can hit. Richard Tomlinson, he's been on the scene for a while as well. Very tough, very durable, and he comes to fight. So it's they're going to clash in the middle of the ring, and then we'll see who comes out on top. Fight 6 we have Aaron Sellers versus Dave from Team Agogi. So yeah, that's going to be another one at 70 kg, slightly under. I think Dave's a little bit lighter, so I think they're between 66 and 69 kg. Sort of novices on the scene, but they're very well scored from both camps, so it's going to be a very good fight. Number 7, we have Matty Templeton versus Josh Latimer, so that's going to be a great fight as well. Matty's put the work in. Spoke to John the other day, and John's really impressed with the work ethic that Matty's putting in and he's showing in the sparring and everything. So fight 8, we've got Finlay. Finlay's back on the card, which I'm really glad about. Still a young lad, but if anyone comes to this gym for sparring, whether Finlay's in the gym once a week or 5 times a week, Finlay gets in the ring and spars like he's a seasoned pro, a heavyweight. Very controlled, very composed, unbelievable shot selection. And yeah, I'm glad Finlay's sort of getting his gloves back on, and he can easily do 3 rounds standing on his head, and that's at heavyweight, 6'5", 110 kg. So I'm really looking forward to watching Finlay sort of showcase his skills again, and he deserves this. After that, we've got number 9 is the one I was on about, sorry, which is Dylan Hart versus Craig McKelland. So K1, like I say, as I said earlier, amateur K1 rules, 3 rounds, so he can sort of test his stance, see what he's like at striking. And then fight 10, we've got Bailey Bad Boy Brassington versus Sean O'Reilly. So Bailey's defending his middleweight belt that he won at the Civic Centre at the last show. This will be at 74 kg, so great test for him again, but I do feel with the counters we've been working on, a little bit of distance issue I think we've just sort of turned the corner with that. Bailey's going to go up another level with this, and he's going to show on this fight, definitely 100%. Fight 11, we've got Martin Machine Miles against Joe Broadley. This is going to be a 6-round title fight. Mark's going to be defending his super middleweight title. I've said it on the last 2 fights, that this was his biggest test today. This is his biggest test today, without a shadow of a doubt. Joe is very explosive, comes forward and works very well on the inside. So this is going to make Mark work even harder for them first 3 rounds. From rounds 3 to 6, we all know that's why it's called the machine. I feel that's where Mark's going to flourish, and he'll do the job that needs doing. But Joe is very, very dangerous for them first 3-4 rounds, and he doesn't take the foot off the gas. So Mark's got his work cut out with this fight. We know he has. We've worked on stuff this week to counter that, and I know Mark listens. He's very seasoned now, and I know I'm looking forward to watching Mark do another performance of the show, which will be up there again with Fight of the Night. Then the main fight of the night, the main card will be, main event is Aaron Prudence versus, I can't find it on the sheet, Brendan Morley. So he's from the SF gym. Sean Wright's bringing him over. 5-round title fight. Aaron's first attempt at a belt, so he's going for the light heavyweight belt. 82 kg, 82.5 kg, the light heavyweight belt. So yeah, Aaron's got great support coming again. Big opportunity for him. Like I say, he's put the work in. I'm looking forward to Aaron showcasing his skills. He come in here yesterday, we did a 1-to-1. A little bit of adjustments on where the feet should be for the counter punching. And I've got a feeling I know how this fight's going to end. Probably similar to his last one, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be the hottest day of the year, so don't come dressed in jeans and jumper. It's going to be a hot day. We're going to have all the doors open. We've put extra security on, and we've got a stacked card. So hope to see you all Sunday. Just follow me on Facebook. Obviously, we've got Neil Huntley, we've got the Revolution Gym, we've got the Revolution Elite Combat Championships page. That's got all the information on for the show as well. The official fight card will be up on the... Well, I should be up on the page tomorrow. I was typing it all up tonight officially, so that'll be up on the page tomorrow for the official fight card. So yeah, hope to see you all there Sunday. Look forward to it. Great fights again, as always, and I'll see you Sunday. Cheers, guys.